Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your daily dose of vitamin G. That's Gwent, vitamin G. Anyway, let's get right to it. We're gonna play a monsters deck today. This is not the strangest deck we've ever created, but it's a deck that I just haven't played in this meta, and I wanted to see if it works. I have seen an increase in people using Nekkers and whatnot. Have not seen a lot of Unseen Elder plays. So I wanted to just make kind of a classic consume Unseen Elder Nekker deck, lovingly called Nekker with a hard R, because we are focusing on these Nekkers. So we got 3 Nekkers, of course. They get stronger as you consume. For the consuming process, we got some Ran Warriors, but more importantly, we got some Ekimaras. We got Dora Gary to spawn even more Ekimaras. We're just going to be eating stuff, carrying them over to the next round. It's going to be a ton of fun. Excuse me as I cleared my throat there. To expand our Nekker collection, we got Nekker Warriors. We got 3 of them. Maybe that's too many. I don't know, but we're going to go with it. For deck thinning, we're going to be running a card that I really, really like. I have not seen it used pretty much at all. You know, this is anecdotal, as always, but this is the Shadow. It used to be spawned by Gaunther Odim, I believe. But very simply, it's a 4 power body, and it gets out a Death Wish unit. So it spawns our Nekker if we didn't get one, or it spawns. Is that it actually? Will it just spawn our Nekker? Did we put nobody else with a Death Wish in here? I was thinking it could grab a Harpy, but it's not going to grab a Harpy because the eggs have the Death Wish. So the Shadow is going to be spawning Nekkers exclusively, and that's fine. We got Katakan, more consume, some graveyard hate, you know I love it. We got Morvud, good lock, powerful card by itself. We got 3 Harpies, mostly to feed the Ran Warriors, but you know, they're good neutral plays as well. We got Gels for that sweet, sweet deck thinning. Draw a gold, draw a silver. Caretaker, more graveyard hate. Yeah, baby. K-Rain for consume. We want to consume key targets like Prince Stennis, and then we want to Katakan them and stuff like that. We got Regis Higher Vampire, again, just for the consume, as well as for the strong body, the negative deck thinning happening to the opponent. We got a Frightener, and we got the Toad Prince. The Frightener is good to set up certain row things, but we're not really using anything like a Hailstorm or whatnot. So more often than not, we're going to be using the Toad Prince to draw a card and then eat the Frightener. So we still get the card, but instead of a -12 play, it's a +17 play. And of course, Unseen Elder consumes and strengthens himself. It's real strong. No idea how this is gonna go, but it's a simpler deck. It's a little more solid. It's not based on anything too outlandish, but it should be fun all the same. I just want to make like 18 Nekkers and go to it, right? Take a sip of that coffee. You know you're off to a good start. Notice my shirt was on backwards just before the video, so my morning, it's a little topsy-turvy, but it's going well. Alright, who shall we fight? Ethne! Okay. If this is Skoya Spell Teal, I hate our chances, to be completely honest. I do not like them. So we are going to keep 1 Nekker, make copies of it, and then pull another one out with the Shadow, so we can have as many pretty much on the board as possible at once. We will keep the K-Rain, despite the fact that I'm not sure if it will even be useful against that deck. I suppose it doesn't have to eat an enemy unit. It can eat an egg or what have you, but we'll see. We'll see. It's probably Skoya Spell, because that's all people are running these days. Again, I personally don't have as much of a problem with the Skoya Spell decks as some members of the community. Okay. So it's almost definitely Skoya Spell if he lost the coin flip and is just going to do that. So very simply, we chuck out a Nekker. It's a 3-point play, and we don't lose anything for it. Boom. There you go. We got that shadow in hand, so we can just bring them on back out. We probably want to play the Nekker Warriors first and foremost here. I'm very happy with this hand, actually. Got nothing bad to say about it. Let's go ahead, make some base copies here. Before we get into the consuming and whatnot, the more base copies we make, the happier we're going to be ultimately. Even if he, for some reason, is carrying like a mutagen to banish this guy, we're fine. We got shadow. What's the description? Fear not the shadows, but the light. I think I'd fear this a little more than the light, personally. But hey, your mileage may vary. That's not Skoy spell. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love this card art. Brian Sola, you did a bang up job, my dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can right click and shake the cards around? What the heck? What the heck? I never knew that. I knew you could do something like that with the premiums. But I did not know you could do that with just the regular cards. My mind has been blown. I learned something today. Alright, let's get this out. Chuck a Vran down there. Not too concerned with the Nekker by himself right now. We can always pull another one out later on. I want to get to consuming. That's more important. The Nekkers are going to get stronger in our deck. We can pull them out pretty much whenever we want to. That sucks a little bit, but is still fine. Not the end of the world at all. So in a position like this, we may want to just eat the next Nekker that spawns with our Ekimara and call it a day for this round. He could have Ragnarok. We've got no weather clear. He's probably got Hailstorm as well. So I will eat that Nekker. Another one will spawn. It will be eaten by the Vran Warrior. And then we'll probably pass. These guys, their attacks right off. They're gone. May want to go back to the drawing board briefly and just chuck in Abaya instead of... I don't know, instead of something. Or do we want to just keep fighting through this? That's probably a foolish idea. But does that mean it's a bad idea? Not necessarily. Let's spawn an Ekimara here. And we will eat this Nekker Warrior. It's not going to get hit, these two will. I'll lose a little bit, and then we'll just pass. Yeah. Playing against Drought is no fun when you got weak units. Ooh. Interesting. Strong play. I mean, we were going to pass anyway, so that's literally no bother. I'm hoping he doesn't have Ragnarok. So he's played Ard, he's played Drought. It's very possible he's got Ragnarok and Zoltan Shive waiting for us. He did me one heck of a bamboozle by not running, well, just what I thought he was running, really. Alright, this is fine. This is a fine hand. So we played 2 Nekker Warriors, so we made 4 copies. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already dead. We got 7 on the board. We started with 3. Oh my, is this our last Nekker? Oh my god. Well, we're not gonna eat him then. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's probably our last Nekker. I mean, Shadow's useless, which gives the Toad Prince something to eat, at least, if we don't draw Frightener with Gals.
Death awaits us all.
Not that we would want to play the Frightener that we drew anyway, but you get the idea. Gwent needs some optimization in some weird ways. Like, that rope shouldn't have timed out because he already made his play, right? Oh. Well, we got a win, and Gwent crashed. Well, that's some timely talk of needing optimization. Now we're gonna end that task. We are opening Gwent back up. Sorry about that, folks. It happens sometimes. I need to train myself to hit close instead of next. Close does not break the game. We're gonna load back in. Shouldn't take too long, and we'll be good to go. All right, back to it. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate it. If you can't be patient, you got to work on that. It's a good skill. I am not always the most patient man, but, you know, you get a little better every time, right? Villain Trenmirth also calls himself Bork3 Jack Dies. He's not the best at names. The original incarnation of this card was not even a dragon. It was his human form, and he had Igni's ability. I don't recall if that was in the first closed beta, or if that did not make it out of The Witcher 3. But it's certainly in The Witcher 3. And so we got all three Harpies. We got a Warrior, we got an Ekimara, we got a Frightener, and a Toad. We need to get rid of a Harpy. We need to get either the Shadow or a Nekker. Sir? Okay, there we go. We got that Nekker. So against Morven. Probably he's got some obnoxious Mangonels, maybe some Fire Scorpions, some good draw, some great tempo. I am a huge fan of Reveal Nilfgaard. Rarely play it, but I'm a big fan. Alright, that's kind of a neutral play to start with. I'm gonna just play a Nekker, I think. If he stops right there, then we haven't really lost anything. If he wants to keep going, then that's fine and dandy. We'll stick to our game plan.
As good as dead, that's not.
Alright, that's fine. I'll take 2 more, please. So we have 1, 2, 3. We got 4 Nekkers total. 1 is in there. 3 are in our deck. Is he playing a Morvran spy deck, though? Are people just trying to do the spy bamboozle by playing a different leader every time? Maybe. He's going to reveal 3 of my cards and pop out 3 golems? Is that his tempo play? But, like, actually, how did he pick out 2 gold cards? That's impressive. Yeah. Okay, this is funny. I feel like I say this a lot, and it might sound not genuine, but this is an idea that I was kind of trying to mess with. Not so spy heavy, but just kind of ignoring some of the staples like Mangonels, Fire Scorpions, yada yada, and just going for that revealing information, spawning the golems, and just playing a different kind of Morvran. So Eskel on Cancerella was a good play. It's a great play. I'm going to chuck that Ren Warrior down. He already saw it. He expected it. He does not see the Ekimaras. He does not expect them, perhaps. So we'll see. We'll see. Not 100% sure what to expect with a deck like this. We're running into some weird stuff, and I'm happy about it. My favorite time in Gwent is like the first 2 days after a patch when nobody knows what the heck is going on, and then like a month or so into the patch when people start getting freaky. They get a little tired with the meta, or what they perceive is the meta, and they start going kind of off script. I like it. That's kind of my MO. I like to see other people doing it as well. He didn't hit the egg. That is curious. Curious indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and eat the egg because I don't want him to igni me. I don't want him to scorch and get huge value out of it. Oh shit. My math was pretty poor. If he's got scorch, he's gonna be a happy boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So why don't we eat the Frightener? Akimara is great. Genuinely great. We will eat pretty much whatever. It doesn't actually matter. As long as it brings that sweet, sweet carryover. The Toad Prince is a huge play. Get that card draw. There's a Fire Scorpion here. Oh, it does 4? Hot damn. Alright, let's play Regis. Let's eat. Oh, we definitely want to eat a spotter. With Geralt, they get real strong. The Foot Soldier might be a better target overall, but I would rather not fight some, like, what, 17 strength spotters? Is that how strong they get? Yeah. Yep, there you go. There you go. We could do a cheeky little play here. But we could do it at any point. So I'm not so concerned with doing it right now. That would bring us up a little higher than I'd like to be. As with that. So let's eat the Assassin. Just, you know, a 7 power Akimara. Not the world's strongest, but good enough. Does he have another spotter? No. Okay. So I think we eat the Fire Scorpion. Yeah. He goes up to 10. I basically just want to know what is in his hand. If he's got another spotter, we're going to do the Caretaker steal the spotter thing. He does. Okay. So that is what we're going to do then. So he's going to play Geralt. I did not think that through when I put the carry-in on that side. Oops. Alright. Steal that boy. And then you say, Henlo, you stinky Geralt. Why don't you go kill a Drowner Ugly? He can probably surpass us here. That's rough, buddy. That's what we wanted to avoid. That's my own fault. That I'm a ding-dong. I cannot surpass him by using the Unseen Elder, but I can have an Akimara next turn. And hopefully we get some good draws. I'd like a Nekker. I would be happy with that. Or ideally, Shadow and Gels would be our key draws here. Will that happen? Probably not. Nekker Warrior is fine. Shadow is fine. Okay. This is good. This is good. He might try to 2-0 us here, and that would actually be totally fine.
Let's get this over with.
Alright. So we are fine. We will surpass him in points right here because we got some strong Nekker boys. Will he leave it at just that? I don't know. Do we want to play our Nekker warrior? Oh, shit. We do. We definitely do. Better to have 2 base copies than no copies at all. He says arg. We don't say anything. We don't say anything. There's a few things that I'm hoping to draw here, and a Nekker is not one of them. Because we will have 1 Nekker that comes out. We'll only have 1 more in there, and we'll want to consume for it. The Vran Warrior is okay, but we need to do better. The Kelano Harpy is good. Straight up good. It's anybody's game right now, but I would give him the advantage depending on what he has. If he drew like a Cynthia Serret or something, he's gonna be angry. I got no cards in my hand. Leo, choose your target wisely. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this then. Got 1, 2. And then the Nekker will not pull another one. So we will just eat the Harpy then for max value here. Yeah, so we're ending with 28, and we win. That was good. That was a good game. So we're 2-0, but the first game was a disconnect followed by a crash, so it's like 1.5-0. That's how Gwent goes though sometimes, you know, you hit a little slump, you play some decks that are a little too weird, a little too off meta, and frankly, maybe a little half-baked, and you go down a little bit. And then you make something that's a little more solid, like your Bloody Baron, your Consume deck, and then you go 2-1 or 3-0 or what have you. You get back up there in ranks and you stick with it. I know a lot of people get frustrated sometimes with card games. I got frustrated all the time with Hearthstone for different reasons. So Hearthstone, I know I don't want to harp on it. I'm sure there's a lot of crossover between Gwent and Hearthstone and fans of other CCGs. But Hearthstone has too much variance, too much of a paywall for me. With Gwent, I have spent, since closed beta, probably close to $80 or so. And I've got pretty much a full collection. I'm missing like 3 cards or 4 cards that I could craft at any time. And if I lose, it's usually because I misplayed or because there's an error in my deck building somewhere or something that I didn't account for. With Hearthstone and some other stuff, you know, I'm not immune to getting a little angry as well. I'll be the first to admit. When you get angry with things like this, you just gotta remember, hey, you know, it's a game. I have fun playing video games. Maybe I need to take a step back and remember what it's all about, you know? It's all about the love of the game. It's all about playing out these matches, testing your deck building skills, testing whatever skills that you got, and doing better every time. Alright, let's just eat that egg. The Torrential Rain is a great play. It's great that it didn't hit both eggs, though. Very happy about that. I've never seen Premium Death Mold. It's pretty cool. He's an angry-looking fella. Yeah, Full Test is a safe play. No surprise if he does that. I might not play the Nekker this round at all. I might save that for round 2. I am gonna play another Harpy though. For sure. Chuck him out there. Boom. Play Ran Warrior. He might have Decoy Death Mold, do another Rain, but I'm not concerned about that, really. I doubt he has it. I doubt he wants to do that. There are better things to do. We could Morvud the Redanian Elite, but we're not going to. He's probably got a heavy cav. It's a big play. It's a great combo. But I'm not that worried about it. Redanian Knight Elect is more annoying. for Soyton. Oh, he spawns a premium rain. That's nice. I just like gushing over the premium art sometimes. Oops. Let's go ahead and chuck the Nekker out. We'll put him back here so that he's not the prime target for the Ran. Then we'll just kind of see what our opponent does here. At any point we could Moorbud this guy. Get rid of the plus on each side here, but I don't know. What else could he have that I would want to Moorbud? That's the question.
I'll never be imprisoned again.
Ooh, Philippa's a rough play. Didn't hit the egg miraculously. Wow, we lucked out with that. We really lucked out with that. So he's gonna go up. We're gonna spawn a single harpy. We're at 31. We could pass right here. No, we can't pass because this guy will give them a +2. So we weren't up by 1, we were down by 1 right there. Now that's not a concern. If he plays something that does not surpass our points, disregard. Disregard. Alright, what do we do now then? I don't think we eat the Nekker, despite the fact that it's the biggest point swing. We want more Nekkers to come out, right? So you play the Ekimara. You play it on Moorbud. And you go up to 43. And if he passes, we're in a terrible, terrible spot. Except we'll tie. And we have carryover. So we're not in a terrible spot at all. So I hope he does pass, actually. If he doesn't, we are probably going to pass. He's got so much tempo with the heavy cav and everything. Not like he can play another heavy cav, really. But that's fine. He's going to give us Tyler. That's fine. We are going to pass. Maybe he's got Scorch. Maybe he's got Gigny. I don't care. Honestly, we're going to pass. If he wants to win this round, he can. That's no problem. Sometimes the spies like that are bluffs. Sometimes they are not. He's got a Witch Hunter, which I did not expect in a full test deck, but I mean, it has as much place there as anywhere. Feels more thematically appropriate to our Lord and Savior Ratty Daddy, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with taking a loss here. We're going to have a huge carryover. We're going to have 6, 12. We're going to have 20 carryover just at the start here. Hoping to draw into a Nekker Warrior. Really hoping to draw into a Nekker Warrior. I'll mulligan pretty hard for it. Get rid of the Ran and everything. Ekimara is great. Nekker Warrior is great. Probably want to keep this hand. There's an argument to be made for getting rid of the Ran, maybe hoping to high roll a little bit. But that's alright. Is he going to try and 2-0 us? No. Okay. That puts us in an awkward position. So this will be 7. 7 points that we could have next round. It'll spawn 2 Nekkers. That will give me more than 7 value overall. Yeah, it's a card disadvantage. It's a mulligan disadvantage. But I think, given what our deck does, I think it makes the most sense. I would like to draw into like a Toad Prince or a Gels would be great. What are we going to get? A Toad Prince? That is good. I'm for that. What will we consume in our hand though for the Toad Prince? Probably the Ekimara. Probably the Ekimara. Alright, so right at the gate, I think we want to steal. Well, we could steal the Night Elect, or actually, we could steal Death Mold for that Alzur's Thunder value. I don't know. I think we steal the Night Elect. He's probably going to heavy cabot, but I think that's okay. We need as much value as we can. So he is a 6-point value. Unless he gets stolen right away, we're going to be in a good spot, I think. He's going to get stolen right away. Stennis is more value, though. He's going to... Oh, he took Stennis. Okay, okay. So Death Mold is like a cap of 10 value. So this guy has made 8 value for us now. So it's not the wrong choice yet. It could get to that point. Now my concern with Stennis is I could consume him. No problem. Would not be an issue. But does he have Shani in hand? Or does he have Decoy in hand? Or does he have neither? Does he have both? I don't know. That's a tricky situation, I think, to be in. I think right now we're going to draw the top card. It's a Katakan. I think we eat the Ekimara then, because the Katakan is just good. So maybe we do consume Stennis and then immediately Katakan it. Katakan. Katakan. Oh, hit the mic with your coffee cup. That is not a good thing to do. Hey, a premium seal. Seal. It's really nice. What did he do? Was that that must have been a Thunderbolt? That was a Thunderbolt. So now we can't K-Rain, which I dislike. I dislike that immensely. Can eat a heavy cab, which is still good value. And indeed we may. Indeed we may. We're going to play the Ran Warrior right now. I'm going to pop that second Nekker out. When it comes time to eat the Night Elect, we're going to chuck the Katakan in there. We're in a weird spot. We tend to always find ourselves in weird spots.
Best give up now.
God, I just want to eat something with the K-Ran, dude. That's rough, buddy. Alright, so we play the Katakan here. I can't imagine wanting to eat anything but the heavy cav just for the value alone. So that's a strong silver right there. 13 points, that's pretty good. Plus the consume, so it's a 14-point play. Next turn, we may want to Unseen Elder and bring some of the points down here just to make Hailstorm less of an issue, basically. We're in a very weird spot, though. If there's no eligible units, boosting self might be better. Shani, okay. He's gonna steal Death Mold, probably. Steal, he's just gonna resurrect Death Mold. Probably hit the Night Elect, if I had to guess.
Well then, let's get to work.
Rain. Yeah, Thunder. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well then. It's a relatively useless target then. So now I think we just gotta steal some of the power. Yeah. Well, now it's all gonna be over here, right? That's fine. At least Unseen Elder can't be hit by like Peter Sargon Levy and whatnot. Can he be Gignied and Scorched? Absolutely. Is this deck running either? Probably not.
The north was cleansed.
The Witch Hunters are really strong. Really, really strong. So I suppose we eat Shady. So that's as strong as we're going to get. We're going to get up to 65. He's going to get up to 59 right here. Unless his cards somehow affect him detrimentally, he's got the win here. And the Witch Hunters were actually brutal against this deck, which, you know what, that makes sense. Maybe not thematically, but Consume is all about boosting. I kind of wish Consume was more strengthening based like the Unseen Elder does. I get why it's not, but so it goes. I do wonder what his last card was. We'll never know. But those were a good few games. The disconnect, neither here nor there. He did it again. He hit next instead of close. CDPR, I love ya. You gotta fix that. Why does it do that? I don't think that's just a me issue either. I think that's a known community thing. Anyway, I don't want to ramble. If you've been enjoying the morning Gwents here, I know I have. Please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. We're a tiny channel. We're still growing. I don't like to harp on it, but you know what? Your support is really important. We've had a few comments on the series so far. I really appreciate them. Hopefully your coffee stays hot, your day goes well. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And then the recording didn't stop because Gwent.exe is not responding, and it changed my hotkeys. Oh my, I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully with less technical issues. Later days.